Hey everybody, we are live. I am Pastor Quentin and this is 412. 412 comes from 1 Timothy 4:12. It states, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers." That is people that believe in Jesus and his resurrection. Set an example for them in speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity. And this is who we are as a youth group, and this is who we are as Christians. And I just want you to know, if you are new, you belong here. I am so excited for tonight. So I'm Pastor Quentin. This is 412. We've got a few awesome things for tonight. We've got our Caption Contest. We've got our special guest, Ty Butler, tonight. And then we were going to end tonight with some awesome worship. So tonight is going to be so amazing. So now we are ready for the Caption Contest. So for the Caption Contest, I had people comment on this picture right here on our social media. I've taken the top 10 comments from our Facebook and Instagram page, and I will be reading the 2nd through 9th place, and then I will read the 1st place winner. The 2nd through 10th place, these are not in order, but these are amazing, okay? We had some great comments for this amazing picture of myself. So this is great. Barbara Scott said, "I wonder why they put a round pizza in a square box." Amelia Holmquist said, "When the Minnesota governor extends being quarantined again." I feel that. Tammy Vegas says, "I can't believe they edited me out of the Tiger King." That is so good. Josiah Vegas stated, "That face when you get 9 McNuggets in a 10 pack." I feel that one. Tammy also put another one. Man, the Vegases are killing it. Tammy Vegas says, "Joe Exotic got a tiger, but my mom said no." I love it so much. Look at his face. Brandon Brown said, "When you try to be your own barber in the quarantine." Oh. Ellie Mitchell says, "When nobody but Eric laughs at your jokes." See, that is just deeply wounding to me, Ellie. Thank you for that. If you didn't get that, our small group night on Sunday, I was telling dad jokes and Eric was the only one laughing because he has a sense of humor. Caden Mitchell says, "When the circus already hired a strong man." You know, that's okay. I think Caden's calling me a strong man. Thank you. Jackson Schoon says, "When my mom makes the last of the pizza rolls and they come out of the oven burnt." I feel that. All right, drum roll, please. 1st place goes to Eli Hestenes. He says, "Mom, can we get a youth pastor?" Eli, we already have a youth pastor at home. The youth pastor at home. I about peed my pants when I first read that. So Eli, I am sending you a $20 Amazon gift card. You will be getting that in the mail. You are awesome. And all of you are hilarious. So thank you for that. Now we've got our awesome new series. Check it. So we're starting this new series tonight called In the Meantime. So when God saves us, salvation is more than just saving us from something. Jesus comes in and he died on the cross, rose again, and he ascended into heaven, and we are saved from this past life. But Jesus didn't stop there. He ascended into heaven and sent the Holy Spirit, and we are saved for something. We are saved for something. We have a purpose as Christians. God's mission is to bring people into his family. And so our purpose is to join in on God's mission. This guy named Frederick stated that the place God calls you to is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet. And so we all have a purpose. We're saved for something. Ty's joining us, and we're going to talk about what we can do with our purpose in the meantime. The world looks different, but we're still called to love on people. So please welcome my friend, Ty. All right, we are live. This is my good friend, Ty Butler. Ty, what grade are you in?
10th.
10th grade. So Ty is actually on the worship team as well. What instrument do you play for our youth worship team?
Bass guitar.
Oh, you slap at the bass.
Mm-hmm.
Do some slapping. So I asked Ty to hop on with us today, just because I want to hear Ty's heart and in some of the things that Ty has to say, because he is so awesome with his red hair, because red-haired people are the greatest.
Oh yeah.
No bias, right? Especially long hair, long hair. It's great.
Yep.
All right, so we're just gonna go through some of these questions. The first question for you, Ty, is what are you passionate about?
For me, I have a few things, but I guess one of the biggest ones would be music. I love music. I love making it, love listening to it. I love just, writing songs, whether it's alone or with friends or, whatever. That's probably my biggest one that I have, is definitely making songs.
I love it. So what do you feel like was your purpose in life before quarantine, and has that maybe changed in the midst of what we're going through right now?
I think before, I was just kind of so caught up with a lot of things going on, like school and sports and everything like that. I didn't really have time to think about any of that kind of stuff. It was just, work, go kind of a thing. But then now that all that's kind of taken a break and I can go at my own pace, it's kind of opened my eyes to think that it's not all about work, obviously. And, now I can take a breath and I can just kind of think about things more, and I can actually work on a lot of things. I've wanted to work on a lot of projects before, but just because of busyness, I wasn't able to. And now, because I'm free a lot, it's given me a lot of opportunity to go back into those projects and do them. So that's really nice.
Awesome. So in the midst of your free time and things that you're working on, what is something new that you've learned about yourself through all of this?
I definitely need to slow down. That's one. I work a lot, and it's nice when you slow down, because then you can kind of take a break, take a breath, and you can kind of collectively see where you're going. I guess something that I've learned about myself is that I need more patience. I think that kind of goes with working so much and doing a lot really quickly, is that I'm really bad at waiting for things. And that's something that I'm definitely working on, is just getting more patient with things.
Yeah, I totally get that. I think we live in a culture of, I need it now. I want it. I need it. I got to have it right now.
Yep.
We live in definitely a fast food culture. And so in the midst of all this, I think I've learned that about myself too, which is not always great. So have you had, or do you have a go-to worship song, artist, album right now? I know you love music. I know you part of the worship team. Do you have something that you are just like, I love this so much right now?
I don't know if it's a specific person or a band or anything like that, but there's definitely I like more intense music, like rock and that heavy, dubstep and rap and stuff like that. So when it comes to worship music, I not that I don't like it, but it's just not my taste to that traditional worship kind of music. But I love a lot of those worship songs that come out that are expanding on the genres. A good one is what's it called, the digital age. That's a good one because it's a worship band, but they're a rock worship band. It's real intense, and I love that kind of music. Another one's NF. As a rap fan, I definitely cling to that, and he has a few Christian songs out there that are pretty good. So I definitely love those kinds of things.
I love it. And so I just wanted to ask this one too. So we do so many songs. I think we go through 15 songs during the school year for our worship team. Out of those 15 songs that you play and lead worship in, what is one that you just like connect with the most? I don't know if it's playing or singing, because you also sing too. What is that? Maybe just one of those that you're just like, I love playing this for this reason.
I think I have two that kind of go separate ways. So one of them is on like just kind of like an energy spectrum. I love Glorious Day just because we get to jump around and scream, and that's totally my style. And then for like kind of the more worshiping and like connecting side of things, I love More Like Jesus. That one's a lot. It's a lot slower, but it's definitely connect kind of a song where you worship. So between those two, I think those are my favorites.
And with the More Like Jesus, is there part of that? I mean, people that are watching, I don't know if you know this, I'm not musically inclined, so I can listen to a song 1,000 times and not remember any of the lyrics. It's a curse. I know, it's horrible. So with that song, is there like maybe some lyrics to that you just connect with? I mean, I'm assuming you know more lyrics than I do. But if not, maybe it's just the song as a whole.
Yeah, I think it's the song as a whole. I definitely like, lyric-wise, it's a great song when it comes to lyrics. I don't really know how to describe it, to be honest. It's kind of like you're sacrificing yourself to Jesus, because you're admitting your faults in a way, and you're saying, make me more like you. Kind of, I submit myself to you, take me, kind of a thing. That's definitely a great connection with me.
I love that. And so this series that we're talking about, in the meantime, because living in the meantime, because we don't, what's crazy is there's so many unknowns right now, but we still have purpose even in the meantime. And I think part of that is you just explained that, like in the song More Like Jesus, we're called to become more like Jesus. And part of that is the way we love and serve and treat people. So in the meantime, how do we love on, people in the midst of physical, social distancing? And so these last couple of questions, I think, is what we really need to be talking about. So this question is for you, Ty. What are some ways that you're engaging your relationships with friends and family during this time? And this is also for people in the live chat. If you have an answer for this, I would love for you to put that in there. But yeah, for you, Ty, what are some ways that you're engaging your relationships with friends and family during this time?
Family, I mean, we live together, so it's not that hard to, it's not like a thing where you have to social distance that much. So family-wise, we've been playing a lot of games together and just kind of hanging out. Friends is a little bit tougher. But we have a lot of group chats that we have, and we talk and we play games on there. And we play video games online and stuff like that. So I think a lot of video games, basically. So
I love that. I've seen some posts on social media talking about the difference between social distancing and physical distancing. I mean, we're still called to connect with people, which I think is so big. And so like with your family, what has been one of the go-to games to play? So if you do not know Ty, how many siblings do you have that you live with, which I love?
I have 7 siblings.
7 siblings. So there's 8 kids in one house, and you live with your mom and your dad. So I'm assuming in the midst of all this, your family life, your home life can be a little crazy.
It's kind of chaotic.
A little chaotic. So like, what is one of those things that helps you bond, and like that has been helping you bond in the midst of this? Like, what game is a good?
Well, one that me and my siblings love is Minecraft, just because little kids, they like playing it, and like big kids grew up with it, so it's just one of those games that's just fun to play together.
That's awesome. Do your parents hop on with that?
Not really. I mean, sometimes, but not like a serious thing. My dad and I just kind of, when there's nothing else to do, we've been doing a lot of like house renovations. So we built my dad a separate office to kind of get away from stuff and like have his space. And then we replaced my desk in my room, which is awesome. I love that thing. So yeah, I got a new desk. We got a new office for my dad. So we've been building a lot of things as well.
So doing a lot of projects together. That's super awesome.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, like, Jesus talks about the way we treat not only our loved ones, but just the people around us, our neighbors. And I think in the midst of this, we can do a lot for our neighbors, like our actual neighbors, and then just people that are around us. So my last question for you, Ty, and people in the live chat, what are ways that you think we can better support each other during this time?
One thing that me and my friends have been doing is, just kind of entertaining each other. When there's nothing to do, it gets really boring, and it's definitely nice to have that friendship still. So my friends and I, we've been gaming together, and we talk and we joke, and I think we really gotta stay focused on being there for each other. Just, you can still hang out on the phone, you can call each other, you can FaceTime, you can do all that. So I think that's definitely important, is to stay connected with people. And I mean, just have fun with it. You might as well, if it's happening anyway, might as well not dwell on the bad stuff, but make something up that could be good. Make a game or something.
I love it. And I think too, like, this is a thought, like what are ways that we can also serve the people around us, whether that's the older lady that lives across the street, or a cousin that lives across town. I don't know, like, do you have something to add to that? How can we serve the people around us, even maybe the people in our own home, like parents or siblings? What are ways that we can serve people?
It's kind of just be there for them. Something that I've definitely noticed and I've fallen short to is definitely, if you're in a house with a lot of people, there can be a lot of everyone's getting in each other's way. Obviously that can make some conflict. So just what I had to learn is just, you need to calm down a little bit, and we help each other out. You can do chores, and for the old lady across the street, maybe she needs, not yet, but maybe eventually her lawn need to be mowed. Just stuff like that, where you can still help other people. And I work too, so I'll go to my job, and I'll work, and it's good because you're helping other people. You don't need to not help people just because this whole thing is going on. You can still be the light in somebody's life, and you can still help them out in a lot of ways. So
a simple text can change someone's day.
Even that, it's definitely important to stay connected and to help people out. So
awesome. Thank you, Ty. I always point the wrong way, so I'm just gonna point both ways. So Ty is awesome. Thank you, Ty, for hopping on tonight. Give him a shout out in the live chat, because Ty is my favorite long-haired, red-headed dude. So thanks, Ty.
See ya.
At this time, we're gonna go into a worship song called God of Justice. This song, I think, completely points to what we're called to do. It talks about how we freely receive this salvation from God, but we also are freely to give. God fills us up to send us out. So I challenge you to sing along with Maddie tonight. Respond to what God is saying to you by singing this song out to Him.
have shown us what you require. And freely we've received, now freely we will give. We must go, live to feed the hungry, stand beside the broken. We must go, stepping forward, keep us from just singing, move us into action. We must go. Fill us up and send us out. Fill us up and send us out. Fill us up and send us out, Lord. Fill us up and send us out. Fill us up and send us out. Fill us up and send us out, Lord. We must go, live to feed the hungry, stand beside the broken. We must go, stepping forward, keep us from just singing, move us into action. We must go.
I absolutely love that song. So thank you, Maddie, for leading us in worship. I just challenge you before you go to subscribe to our page so that way you can see our videos each week. You are loved this week. I just pray that God fills you up this week, not just to fill you up, but to send you out to love the people around you. I challenge you this week to find one person that you live with, to bless them this week, and one person that is in the community that you know that just needs someone to love them. I challenge you to send them a text, put a flower on their front porch, mow their yard, whatever it is. I just challenge you to love the people around you this week. You are loved. See ya.